The replacement for the F-15 and F-22 fighter jets will arrive soon. Alongside the F-15EX, the FX 6th generation fighter being developed under the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program will provide a second fighter to modernize the American air superiority fleet, complementing the conservative F-15EX with a top-end capability. A technology demonstrator reportedly made its first flight in 2020, with the U.S. in a neck-to-neck race to field a 6th generation fighter before China's own Air Force does. Both the F-22 and particularly the F-15C/D have incorporated significant upgrades over the past 2 decades, with some of the Eagles integrating the world's first operational fighter-mounted AESA radars, as well as new armaments and electronic warfare systems. Nevertheless, the age of the F-15C/D fleet and resulting issues, such as metal fatigue, have left the aircraft are increasingly in need of replacement. Furthermore, the F-22, which finds itself competing against foreign next-generation fighter designs with technologies significantly ahead of it, has seen its exorbitant operational costs made increasingly difficult to justify. Largely as a result, an early retirement for at least a part of the Raptor fleet was confirmed in May 2021, with the first scheduled to leave service in 2023, while 6th-generation air superiority fighters are currently under development to succeed them. The aircraft is expected to integrate a range of new features which will leave the F-22, F-15C/D, and even the newer F-15EX far behind, including laser and hypersonic weapons, artificial intelligence, new AIM-260 air-to-air missiles, and a new electronic suite several decades ahead. Although it is unlikely to enter service in even the modest numbers of the F-22, let alone the F-15, due to its extreme projected cost in the hundreds of millions of dollars, the fighter is expected to fulfill the niche role of going head-to-head with top-end enemy stealth fighters, such as the Chinese J-20 and FC-31. While the F-15 and F-22 were built primarily with WAR in Europe in mind, their 6th-generation successor is expected to have a much higher endurance, reflecting the Pentagon's new primary focus of the Asia-Pacific theater. The FX and F-15EX, likely alongside a range of complementary upcoming unmanned aircraft, will between them effectively replace the F-15C/D and the F-22. The F-15EX's low cost, simplicity, and much higher reliability and readiness for service makes it an effective complement for the FX, which perhaps even more so than the 5th-generation F-22 and F-35 is expected to be far from straightforward to complete and bring into service. This combined with the aircraft's low sortie and availability rates due to its high maintenance needs, and its unusual computer architecture which made it particularly difficult to incorporate upgrades onto, ultimately made it an unviable replacement for the F-15. A further major shortcoming was its range, with the F-15's endurance already being far lower than competing Russian fighters such as the Su-27, while the F-22's range was far shorter, still limiting its combat radius considerably. As a result of cuts to planned F-22 orders, the U.S. Air Force still relies on the F-15 as its most numerous air superiority fighter, with a much higher proportion of the F-15s able to be kept combat-ready. If you enjoy content like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this video because I appreciate all your support.